What's up, Eternal Sith fam? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the family. Today we're going to be talking about Season 3 of The Mandalorian, but before we do start that, remember, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget to have a membership program as there's 3 tiers to that. Make sure you join, and as always, once you're done watching this video, go check out my last one, give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show. Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 7, The Spies, right? We've been talking about this episode as we're approaching the season finale this week on Wednesday. As we know, the stakes are very, very high, and we got to see in the latest episode, we saw Mando apprehended by Moff Gideon. Now, we know that Mando's capture has set up the high stakes for the Mandalorian Season 3 finale, in which Din will have to be rescued from Moff Gideon, who now has the upper hand, and Din was taken to the debriefing room, strongly suggesting that the Mandalorian will be tortured by Moff Gideon and his team. Therefore, Din will probably lose his helmet momentarily in the Mandalorian Season 3's finale of the episode, in far less uplifting moment compared to the last time Pedro Pascal's face appeared on the show. Now, as someone who has taken the Mandalore as its base and is proud of using stolen pieces of Mandalorian culture, Moff Gideon hardly cares about the way of the Mandalore and the meaning of the Mandalorian helmets. Now, in fact, given how much Gideon has or must know Mandalorian culture, it is likely that the villain will enjoy removing Din's helmet, and there is no clear reason as to why Moff captured Mando so far. So it could all come down to a personal vendetta for the villain against the Mandalorian, who once defeated him in combat as well. So that could be definitely a huge reason why. It's also possible that Gideon will use Mando as bait to capture Grogu. Now, we know that in the latest episode of The Ending, it flips how Din and Grogu's journey played out in The Mandalorian from Season 2. In the previous season, we did see where Grogu, who was the one that was kidnapped by Moff Gideon, setting up Din on a quest to save Grogu. Now the Mandalorian has kind of been captured and reversed the roles, where Grogu is the one now who will be the one saving the day to help Bo and the other Mandalorians. The Mandalorian Season 3's finale might want to avoid being similar to Season 2's finale, meaning that this new rescue mission may not be as successful as the previous one, but I think it'll fit a different category in success with this all-out big war that we're going to be getting. But still, killing off Din during the Mandalorian Season 3 would not make sense at all, considering that, you know, Star Wars has made significant plans for the Mandoverse, and a new Star Wars movie by Dave Filoni is already in the works, as we've talked about here, and it is being described as the culmination of the Mandalorian era, which includes the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and the Skeleton Crew, and Din Djarin's Mandalorian helmet is ironically the face of the Mandoverse, and there is a lot of room for Mando's story to progress. And this does not mean that the Mandalorian Season 3's finale will be happy at all, though, as Din could perhaps be injured or separated from Grogu, the same way we saw it in Season 2 finale, where we saw Grogu separated from Din Djarin. But comment down below, guys, let me know what you think about today's news. Do you think that Mando will get his helmet removed? Will we see a story where now Grogu has to finish a mission, not in this season, but continuing into Season 4, where he has to now save Big Daddy Mando? But that's for you guys to decide in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. Remember, for more Star Wars content, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars, as I have another video tomorrow. Don't forget to have a membership program. There's 3 tiers to that. Make sure to join one of them. And as always, the Eternal Sith. Then, now, forever. Later, guys.